Yeah, I still can't believe Vexness survived. I mean, you guys should have taken, a money or something. All that Hammy is grown even stronger. They began Caesar taking us out because we were so aggressive during the hunt. Perhaps this was the sponsor's ultimate objective all along. Why would you say that? They organized a game that made us hunt down every single school invader we saw, knowing all the time that it would foster hatred amongst the invader, eventually boiling over and exploding into all-out war. The kind of full-skin fighting sure to create an astounding number of dead bodies. How else the sponsor gets ton of dead bodies by making both sides take each other out. It's sounds more and more like this first monster is something. Was it playing out the sponsor's script even after they're gone? How big do you think Vexness' final attack will be? If that size truly unified, the number of combat organisms would be the likes of which we've never seen before. How can we defend ourselves against that? Well, that's a great fucking question. And Vexness is even stronger than Thou Sha, right? She did just absorb his crypto blowing. What an impossible game to try and win. Everyone started looking gloomy. Who could blame us? We were all filled with the dread. We thought our fight would be over once Darsha was defeated, but that hope had been turned to utter despair. Come on, it is not danganronpa, okay? The desperate route, okay? It is not danganronpa. Falling into despair, like it's cool, but come on. This could not go on while being paralyzed by fear. As the leader, I had to do something. Well, let's talk about our bright future ahead. Excuse me, Takumi? The fuck you talking about? Well, dwelling on the gloomy stuff isn't going to make it it's only going to make us gloomier. So, let's talk about what our dreams for the future are. This is an order from your leader. I didn't start us off. I ignored everybody's confusion, started talking about my dreams. I think that would happen, I literally am roommates with Tsubasa, Yugemu, and Darumi. Yeah, for sure. That is 1000% gonna be real.
みんなで貧乏シェアハウス。これが俺の今の夢だ。
My name is Takumi Sumino, and I have a dream. What is it? Muri is Umi wa no, I don't remember how. Mr. Giorno Giovanna says. Wanted to do, the Giorno Giovanna phrase, but I could not get it. Wait a second, Takumi, that was my dream. You don't just poach it like that, I know, well, it just means you and me have the same dream, Tsubasa, my little loving. That's like we should, you and I. What you just got, like, insane no drop over there. Just like we should. You and I are united in mind and body in more ways than one. Is that currently actually getting sung? Like, honestly? We're united in mind and body in more ways than one. Touch me, getting added with Tsubasa. That dude. What a chant. What an I-sure chant. Hello, Kuro. I do. Coming at the right time to see that we just got, insane low drop by Takumi. Oh, maybe you cannot see. Let me disappear for 1 little second. You see? Takumi just said you and I are united in mind, and in red it's written, and body in more ways than one. It is now 100% more confirmed that Takumi is getting some by Tsubasa, So Takumi and Tsubasa are training in the art of making babies. Takumi is starting to gain. Yes, indeed. Takumi and Mr. Frinkumi is actually starting to have some game, Might have actually dropping, Yeah, Tsubasa. Remember last night when you were screaming out loud, almost broke the bed? But of course you're an engineer, so you repaired it every time. It only took a time twice. Yes, indeed, it took maybe a little bit of time and trauma and scenes, we did horrible things. Oh, Kuro, you wanna know? What you missed also? We know who the sponsor is, and the sponsor's successor was Eito. It was Eito Ormamungan. They killed him, We actually killed Eito. We killed the sponsor. It was not us. It was Tsubasa. We defeated him, defeated the game, and yeah, although at times I kill you up when I'm shocked. Oh, please stop Takumi. Then in front of all those people, wish somebody would say something the lines of, oh, don't we everybody knows because Tsubasa is just, way too fucking loud. Now, let me forget this information in the next 5 seconds. Well, it's fair chat. Really not appreciating the sudden and solicited intro that, guys. Wow, united in mind and body. So suggestive. Oh, put it go, channel. What is it? What is uniting in mind and body suggest is off? You're too young, Commune. You're too young to know what, what you had every single night was not Tsubasa, helping yourself by tinkering with machine, She has blood. Yes, indeed. God, it's good. Close your ears, Commune. You are a little too young for this. Well, you're next. It's not gonna, it is going to be, even more weird. And what are we gonna do when we get back? Should you plan? Dream jobs? Well, dream job, you say? Well, I believe I'd like to do something medicine related. I think I've taken enough lives. So now I want to use my knowledge about the human body to save lives instead. Romance you got with it. It's I'm going to look it up, but I'm pretty sure there must be a line, a route you can take where basically you end up with the craziest harem ever. There must be a line like that. Come on. Yugamu does not need to be romanced. Yugamu, you just say this and he'll be, on his frozen 1000%. Enough of that conversation. You don't want to think about Yugamu being on all fours, with Yugamu behind it. I don't want to seem a little mess, but come on, that's good, Allora vi davi yaoi, never had anybody. True, Tatami. What you gonna do? You're going to be infiltrating an arrogant company. Of course. To John. I'll start as a Jimito, gentle, and work my way up to become director of my own project. Then I flood the spineless and beige game industry with my erotic fantasies. Can just be like, treat it in your thumb. Be like, oh, I don't know that every that, like, I don't know what all of that means that I cannot, it's not for me. When did you become so optimistic, Tatami? Since you kissed her, Tsubasa? Probably. You couldn't be so being optimistic, yeah. Well, my work WhatsApp group is going nuts over what is happening. I hate WhatsApp groups. Like, be it, work WhatsApp groups, or even like, influence it is like more and more common to have like WhatsApp groups between, tenants in the neighborhood or something like. And it is like horrible. It is just, yapping, spreading rumors. It's annoying as all hell. The casting himself to hell. Oh, amazing. Amazing work. A company fueled by chaos and hatred. Amazing. What about you two? What do you want to do on the artificial satellite? I just want to lead on my life peacefully with commune. Think daily moves, go shopping, and enjoy life like an ordinary person. Well, I do not expect a life of ease as a refugee, but I will use my skills and abilities to overcome any obstacle. Well, I'll support you, however I can too. That's what I promise either. Your turn, Ima Kako. If you have any dreams, would love to hear them. Well, it just so happened that Brother Durest and I were discussing this matter the other day. Once we make it to the satellite, we'll volunteer to distribute food to any children in need. Oh, that is really fucking cute. They were used to be, orphans. They knew, like they said more than once that they knew China more than anybody else. Which is great, yeah, it's great. We should balance out all the bad thing we did here with some good stuff. Muslims hate each other, get so much. We only in peace now for some specific stuff. Oh, yeah. I mean, when I used to work in fast food industry, there used to be, a large WhatsApp group for every employee. And it was mostly, I would say, information about the company, about the restaurant. But they also started doing some other WhatsApp groups that was not under the supervision of the managers. And my god, were they wild, but wild as fuck, It was just tiny groups cursing each other, and I was like, my god. Until you realize that, we're all on the same shit. So, what's the point? I do not understand. I hate those kind of, underhanded, behind the back, spitting at each other. I hate it, and I hate it so much. What can be better than helping children who were... okay, so they said it. What could be better than helping children who were just like us in the past? That is an awesome dream to have. Will I help too? I'll be a powerful cooking stove for you. You'll likely need medical assistance as well. That's where I come in. I can help with that. As we spoke about our plans and dreams, our faces became brighter and brighter. Painting a vivid mental picture of a bright future is a great way to shake yourself out of the paralysis of despair. That was what I learned that night. Not to mention, being around Tsubasa infused me with even more life. At the beginning, I had a fight with one that both of us. Oh wait, what? At the beginning, I had a fight with one that both of us got into the hospital. But nice social skills, I didn't come out of it without problems. Couldn't say the same for the other loser. God damn it! Like actual fisticuffs? I should've got, mano down to business. God damn, what an absolute savage! Well, actually, it didn't go that bad in any in any company I ever worked at. God damn, that is wild. Let's all be the vastness together. Well, her crypto lobbying will definitely be strong enough to activate the escape pod. Then we'll be able to make our dreams come true. Yeah, for sure. Thus, energized and looking forward to the future again, everyone started preparing for the final attack with renewed determination. Well, we've got to get as strong as possible before Vexness launches her final attack. I slapped my cheeks to get into gear. Oh my god! Do you remember when was we did not get a single free trial of this run? Finally getting one. It's amazing. I can't believe that they could have without consequences. And he started so even. I got a 10-day vacation and some money from it too. What? Are you working for a shipment company or something like that? Because no matter if it is, if it is with protocols, no matter what is the reason, in France, I can assure you, you would not get money or vacation by, if you fought with someone. No matter your reason, no matter if, it is, justified, even in, I would say, even in self-defense, usually you would get laid off nonetheless, It's yeah, maybe you'll get, I would say, laid off and get some, compensation money for your past work, but you would not get, bonuses or anything like that, so yeah. I had good relationship with the boss. Well, like I said, it is really fucking wild. I never heard something like that in France. He stick up to me in front of the bigger boss. Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. It is just, no matter what, in France, you would get laid off. You should fight with someone, no matter the reason, no matter if it is, no matter what, yeah. I didn't get money from the place I work in. Well, now I'm lost. Bonding event have been unlocked. Bonding events are special events that occurs when you raise your own rank with a character. From now on, you will, when you give character a gift, you'll increase their affinity toward you. After reaching a certain affinity, your bond rank will increase. It can greatly boost your affinity by gifting preferred items you've discovered through various student activities. Take the initiative to strengthen your bond with your comrades. Number 88? I got it from that guy to not get him into prison. In the end, it was self-defense, even if a little vague. That is way too fucking wild. First thing first. Okay. I'm a little bit curious, but okay. First thing first, we need to go to the training room. We need to upgrade basically everyone. I'm not trying being dumb. Why would you say that? I'm quite not a good person, you see. Don't say that, okay? I do not believe that. No matter what you say, I do not believe that. Oh, but we need also but we only need battle points. We should be able to raid to the max. Yes. I mean, oh, Jiggy, stay with me. Oh, we don't need stay with me. Enough, you're fine. 8-2, we're gonna upgrade 8-2. Let's go upgrade 8-2 to the max, yeah. For sure. We can upgrade the light to the... Hey, if you say so. No, honestly, I do believe that you are a good person to the call, you know. Maybe you stray away from the right path from time to time, but I do believe there is no bad person, you know. Okay, let's do deadlights. Let's complete deadlights to the max. So hell. Accelerate and decelerate, we don't really need it. Oh, Ima. What does it look like? I'm not a bad person, but for sure I'm good. Like I said, doubt, detail. Could be useful. Aerial engagement could be a good skill to have. Oh, we're not gonna have sense high enough. Ooh, that's just better. That is just meh. Cackle. Hellfire. Hellfire could be useful. Shuma is dead. Don't need it. Yeah. Don't worry, I get it. Excellent. What did you mean when you said from being dumb? What did you do? What do you mean by being dumb? You're not dumb. No one's dumb. Come on. If I cannot say that I'm dumb, you guys cannot say that you are dumb, you know. If I cannot say that I am, you know, not a good person, I will not say. Again, will not allow you guys to say that you are bad persons either. Okay? You did. Yugamu. Can I upgrade you some? Yeah, I can upgrade this. Sacrificial Viper, yeah, can get to the max. No, that is not useful. She did. Okay, that will be upgraded. Impact Stab and End Blade. Target range +1, yeah, could be useful, maybe not. Might as well upgrade everything we can. Develop Side Slash Max. Attack +1, oh hell yeah. Isn't other attacks that did not go to, you know, max? This is maxed, okay. Oh, cannot get to max because I would need more science. Okay, I will need more science. How can I get more science? Maybe by giving a gift to Tsubasa, I'm thinking? Yeah, probably. I wish... No. We are going to... No, we're not spending time with Tsubasa. We are going to give a gift to Tsubasa. Filter. I don't remember. Do we know who likes... can any one of you guys tell me, what is, you know, a I mean, I can probably like figure it out myself. What is a good gift for Tsubasa? I can probably figure it out myself. Like, come on. Well, now I don't know what to do. What do you mean? You don't have any game you want to try? You don't have any, thing to watch? You have me that you can watch, honestly, just saying. Let me see. I mean, I'm gonna mute this freaking group. Yeah, like I think you would do better to mute them. If it is going to shit, might as well mute them. There's no use in, subjecting yourself to like, just like backhanded rumors or anything like that. I'm just saying, in a way, important gag for Tsubasa might be, maybe a tiny bit of a weird choice. But like, there is a world where maybe she's down for it. No, not an electric messenger, okay? Ain't no fucking way I'm giving that to her, okay? Oh, wait, what? Why exactly are we looking at a board gag? Because, we are looking at what gift I would get a gift to Tsubasa. And yeah, anyway, I'm like, we are now in a relationship with, you heard the massager? No, come on. Okay, there can be so, the massager, like, Takumi will be the massager, okay? What can be good for Tsubasa? In getting lonely at night. No, Tsubasa, if she's lonely at night, she's gonna use S instead of using like a massager. What could she like? Fine. I can't fucking see like anything really. I don't remember. I mean, if you're there, could you help me? I don't remember what. Tsubasa, yeah, Tsubasa. Oh, maybe I messed up and said like Darumi. I wanted to say Tsubasa. Tsubasa is going to, she's with us, so we do not give, yeah. Yeah, maybe I messed up. Toolkit? She'd probably be like a toolkit. Yeah, let's go with the toolkit. For Mrs. Tsubasa. Hey, you, Tsubasa, my girl. See? She liked it. She liked it a lot. Technology, oh, it's technology. It is considered science. And a fitting went on by 5. Free time again. That's fine. Maybe we're just gonna spend. Oh, we can't just spend time with Tsubasa. Maybe we can talk to her. Oh, wrong path. Hey. Okay. That's all you have to say to me. I guess she's that kind of girl that does not really want to engage with you unless you give gifts. Okay, not cool, my girl. Okay, let me search for Tsubasa's favorite item. Tsubasa favorite item. Preferred item Gilly's guide. Yes. For Tsubasa. She likes okay, I get it. So she likes the toolkit. She likes a gold gas can. I don't have this kind of thing. A gold gas can. Okay, she likes hem cream. Oh, I do have the gold gas can. Well, I guess, I guess I did not really look at what I was doing. Tsubasa, once again, I'm giving you a gift. Did some of Takumi's blood she channeled into ice cream? What? But am I going to return to being a dance? If you say so, silent. I don't understand what you mean by that, but if you say so. Technology wanna buy 20, Affinity wanna buy 5. I need to upgrade my science, like, come on. Bing bong, if you say so, but come on. It's so weird to have, like, free time again. Vex is supposed to be organizing our troops right now. The upcoming final attack was causing me a lot of anxiety. Wouldn't you taste someone you love broad ice cream? No? I wouldn't. Yeah, for sure. Surely. It is fine, we can beat them. We survived the Invader Hunt. Vexness has nothing on us. We can do this, we can beat them. Yeah, for sure. I chose to believe in our ultimate victory. After all, we had nothing else to fall back on. Day 89. Ding dong, bing bong, it's a new day. Oh, no music or anything? Another day of training. Training to prepare for the final battle. Free time. Okay, let me give another gift for my girl Tsubasa. Is technology... Wait. Flatting first. Technology is part of science. So amazing. Okay, so I made the right choices. Okay, let's do... for once, let us spend some time with our girl, Tsubasa, we are alone in this room, so you wanna, get down to it? I'm so curious about this. Wait, Takumi, don't you wonder how the revive-o-matic works? It should be impossible to instantly revive the human body. What do the inner working look like? Alone in a one room? Yeah, but kind of it is a revive-o-matic room, so maybe it is like, somewhat of a mode kit. I'm dying to find out. You're dying to find out how the revive-o-matic work. What a joke. I don't suppose I can take it apart, can I? No, you cannot. You cannot. Please, back away from the revive-o-matic, please. Mode killer? Come on! The place where people that died got revived? Yeah, that is what I would call a mode killer. This is the technician we're talking about? Yeah, but still, like, come on. Oh, that is a thing. I did not remember those things. Being full of holes would not kill me instantly. We might be able to investigate the machine for a few seconds before we die. Please stop. No, you are starting to be somewhat weird, Tsubasa, okay? Why are you so desperate to figure out this machine anyway? I'm a mechanic. How could I not want to know? But it's weird. I was imagine for summer, for some reason, maybe Ima Teko went out hunting and they got killed, but it was weirdly enough, it was on Scone Brown, but it revived. It was he Tsubasa, and then die friend Jewel. Then I can't take it anymore. Tsubasa really old face is the first thing you see after dying. Whatever. Hey, what you doing here? I can't not take a part and look at at any machine that's a mystery to me. Ken Tsubasa back as she tried to approach the revival magic, nudging to pull her outside of the room. Nothing is scarier than the persistence of a prodigy. After spending some time together, you understand Tsubasa better now. Your report card wish list has been updated. Technology went up by 6. And no affinity? Well, time for another gift in that case. What gift can we give her? We'll give her the toolkit, the gold gas can. Okay, time for a camera. Yeah, a camera. Why not? Or a factory photo book. Well, I had to bring the factory photo book. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tsubasa. Another thing for you. Technology went up by 9? Only 9? That camera gonna be very useful. What do you want to do? Like, after finally bidding, goodbye to the satellite? Well, I'm gonna open up a Pornhub channel. Okay, science is Porn app
お
and
じいちゃんが
science.
工場やってるのは言ったよね。いろいろ扱ってるけど、メインは車でさ。おじいちゃん趣味で車を自作しちゃうんだよ。
You
も
took
ちろん
about your
公道は
grandpa.
走らせないけ
You
ど。
know, we're just talking about a mode killer. Yeah, talking about your grandpa. That wasn't what I meant, but okay, sweet. I mean, what did you mean? That camera would be very useful. What do you mean? No. Do not turn me into the weird one, okay? You were implying that 1000%, okay? You were the one implying it. I just said it, okay? But yeah, Tsubasa, please, we just talked about mood killer. Maybe talking about your grandpa.
その
not
試
really
運
the
転で
best,
私も
thing
運
to
転
do.
できるようになったんだ。それをした両親は劣化のごとく怒ってたけど。早く免許取って車を走らせたいな。将来付き合うなら車をたくさん持ってる人がいいかも。
Oh my god, what do you mean, Tsubasa? I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, it'd be with someone who owns 12 awesome cars. Choose for me. I'm into saving sweet moments and maybe steamy ones, but not sharing them to all. Come on, no. No. Kuro, come on. Look me in the eye and say swear that to me, okay? I dare you to
でも
swear that to
車を
me.
たくさん持ってる人ってヤバい人っぽいよね。これって偏見？
I mean, I know that the Bone story made probably for every single run, but it is kind of weird that she says things like that when we are, that deep in a relationship with her.
自分で
It's
車を
already
買っちゃえ
fucking
ばいいか。
weird.
宝くじ当たんないかな。
No, that is not fine with me, okay? Feeling cool got shredded. Your bond with Tsubasa Kawara is stronger now. Or we can on-time hit, okay? We can on-time them. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Viney. God damn. Bunny just hit him with 1,000 punch, 1,000-year punch. Oh shoot, that's liable to be anyway. Are you gonna be sassy about it? Be careful if you want to be sassy about it, okay? The thousand punch could happen once again. Perhaps it is taking her longer than expected to get her troops in order. Well, that is indeed good news for us. The later she, Hammy shows up, the more time we have to prepare. It's okay, it's going to be alright. We can do this, we can beat them. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I repeated my mantra to myself over and over as I got into bed. It was all I could do to live each day by clinging. It was all I could do to live each day clinging to the belief that we'd be victorious in the end. Yeah, for sure, that's going to happen. You see a wall of deleted messages. You think I've seen some. I mean, you scroll on somebody else's life, So it is not, not 1000% fine, Slender, me deed. Okay, time for some good moments with my favorite guild Tsubasa once again. I think the next gift we can give her is, well, the message then. That I can put, I can bring back some, I can bring the, I can get the messages back, yeah, let's give her a towel. It is pretty weird, but let's do this. We already gifted it to her. Yeah, Affinity did not went up that much. Bro, what happened? Nah, nothing really, honestly. Just jokes, just jokes. What else? What else can we gift to my gala? Some fast food, or a motorcycle model. We never did that. Motorcycle model, where is it? A little bit left. A little bit later. Replica, Skellington. I think it's motorcycle model. Yeah, that is going to be perfect for Tsubasa. The fact that you needed to look that up is something else. Yeah, I mean, come on, my brain. Come on, my brain, True, sometimes, and sometimes it is what it is, Let the door with no attack. This must be what the calm before the storm is like. It still doesn't feel like the cusp of a final showdown. Just come on and try to read, Agnes. You're going to lose, yeah, for sure. We absolutely will not get totally annihilated. Another day in paradise. Yet more training today. 3 timeouts. Looking forward to the 5th one. Why? What happened if you get 5 timeouts? You get banned? I think we are the one, choosing. I don't think you get ultimately banned or anything like that. We did the towel. The Shintamer we did already. Okay, so we can give her some hand cream. Oh, fast food. Let's go for the fast food. Yeah. Did we already gift it to Abigail? No, not yet. We get. Affinity went up once again. Bound number 2. Oh, my girl.
私はピアノとかいろいろやってたんだけど、結局どれも好きになれなくってさ、親に無理やりやらされてたってだけだから。
Can you play me a lullaby? Sure, you are boy
た
in
だ
your
不思
girl.
議と
Yeah,
機械いじりだけ
I
は
am indeed.
昔からずっと夢中になってやれたんだよね。
You are
勉強も運動も好きじゃな
1000%
かったけど、
correct. And
機械いじりだけは唯一
I mean, come
超
on.
集中でき
That
たん
is
だ。
what we have to do, you know. It is 1000% what we have to do. It's like we need to end up with like as big as a bomb
私
as
に向いてるんだろ
possible
うね。
with
だから
Tsubasa.
高校卒業したらおじいちゃんの工場で働きたいと思ってるんだ。親には大反対されるだろうから言ってないし、友達からも変人扱いされちゃうから内緒だけど。
I mean, the Bone stories are indeed kind of like off because because of what happened in this route.
だか
I'm
ら
not gonna lie, the
Sumino ga
Bone
hatsu nan da yo.
stories are a bit weird, but okay. Oh yeah,
初めてな
I'm
ん
the
だから
first
内緒にしといて
to
ね。
whom she talked about. Okay. Or what do you mean I'm your first then? Okay, first thing first, before actually finishing this day, we need to, finish Tsubasa. Tsubasa, my girl, yeah. You need Deadlight's max level. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. Do what you need to do. Eldest Strike, allow the use of Intercept in battle. Intercept, attack all enemies in range at start of player turn. Wait, what? Oh, it's a booster more anima? Yeah, I don't really need that. In that case, yeah, I don't really need it that much. Who are we maxing out also? I really do not want to, level up Kako. She's bad. She's just purely bad. Nozomi. There. Maybe we should indeed upgrade Nozomi as fast as possible. Yeah, recover more HP, target range better. Yeah, she would be useful to relax. But we can't. Okay, great. Yugamo can't even have enough material. Yeah, no, this is boost them anima. So we need that, to be honest. Impact Stab can go to max level, maybe? Yeah, it can go. Both of them can go to max level. So I guess we need more linguistic. We need more linguistic, so that means we need Atomy. We need to spend some time with Atomy. I think. Am I wrong? Am I right to what? No, it is Atomy that gives us like linguistic. So, okay, let us do a gift for my girl Atomy. Atomy, what gift did we not use for that? Happy Powder, but the next gen game console. Did we use that already? The Prisoner Rodeo and Spreader movies, I know we used them already. Oh, but we also need to see, like, what can I actually craft? Category would be... Let's see. Oh, the earrings probably we can craft. Earrings for hair. Oh, we don't have enough. We do not have enough. Shit. Oh, do. Amazing. Got some earrings. Please do not tell me. Yeah, okay. Oh, we did it already. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna gain like as much as I thought. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What to do? How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Yes. Do not bring some linguistic. Excuse the fuck me. Oh shit. Everyone got on their long stronger in the last few days. Did they? Like yeah, they did. I read them. See it. Oh. Who could it be at this hour? I opened the door hesitantly. Standing on the other side was, let's say, Tsubasa. For sure it is Tsubasa. Oh. It is not Tsubasa. It is Kamyun. Well, can be surprised. I wouldn't have guessed it. Kamyun, what would you need? Why are you... See, give me like a couple of seconds. I just need to do one little thingy. Okay. I'm good now. Actually, it's pretty late. Do you need something, maybe? Tim's face was twisted in agony. What is it? I intercepted wireless comms. Just now, I ascertained the size of Vecna's army. How big is it, actually? Much bigger than I had anticipated. The Supreme Commander's claim about having the strongest army in history was no idle boast. So, what are you saying? If she comes at you with the full force of that army, your chances of victory are 0. In fact, well, I'm sorry, but I need to go to the bathroom once again. I'll be right back. He's back already. I'm home now. Welcome back, Františka. Sorry I was, at the bathroom. Say it. Well, how did your shopping went? Did it go well? Did it go great? Did you get like some cool clothes? Simone? That's an exaggeration, right? Won't know for sure unless we try. Oh, funny sugar. I'm sorry to world. Not P. Bryce. Excuse me. You know, like Amity, you know, truly, you do know that, you know, like I said on Discord, if I have to go to the bathroom, it's not really just for, you know, pee breaks and, like, you know, I mean, girls know what I mean, you know, skeletons. There. I'm sorry, not sorry. I can't do, you know, any, like, otherwise. I can't do, yeah. I got a few new pair of salt. Oh, there is something more. And then? What do you mean by that? Well, yeah, you do know that, you know, there is a time in the month where girl has to go to, you know, the bathroom more than usually, you know. If you do not know that, well, maybe you need, like, you know, to listen back a little to your biology classes, or maybe, like, it's considered, like, sex ed where you leave. But yeah, you know. None of it really matter. Don't worry about it, okay? Consider looking to that one. Yeah. Be careful, okay? You know that's like, I can be emotional real fucking fast, so, okay? Be careful, you could get, like, you know, slapped. Okay. We are getting closer and closer to actually finishing this game. It's fucking great. Okay, we know you need to give my calculation skill more credit. Not only is the army massive, they also have procured a large amount of extinguishing agent capable of putting out the wall of fire. And do not forget, they have Vexness leading them. The ball is as good as lost already. Oh, no, don't worry, I'm just joking. No, don't worry. I do understand. I know you were joking. I'm not do laughing like that if it was, you know, serious in any way. I do understand sarcasm and, like, you know, second degree, thing like that. Don't worry. I was hit by a wave of dizziness and almost collapsed on the spot. Should I even burden the other with this new revelation? They'd support me. They supported me because they believed we could fight our Vexness together. But now, that is why I've come to you. I have a proposal that can avert total annihilation. Oh, I'm not gonna like this one. I'm not gonna like it. What kind of traitor plan do you have in mind? Composer? You mean, there is still a way out of this? There is, and it is incredibly simple. We activate your escape pod before Vexness arrives. A slap? Well, unlucky for you, you fell into my trap. That's my king. A slap from set me straight for sure. There are times where I deserve it. No, I don't deserve to be slapped. A sham, you know, a fan stand look would be maybe deserved from time to time for people. But no slap. No, violence is never deserved. You know, it's not an answer or an option. Should be the last option. Oh shit, no. Balance should be the last ocean, and now I'm thinking about Vinland Saga that is going to end. I think it is like in the next couple of days. The last chapter of Vinland Saga is going to drop, and trust me when I say that I am not ready for that to be over. I'm real shocking sad that Vinland Saga is going to end. It's such a great masterpiece. I do love the message in Vinland Saga, and I'm so sad. I already am sad because of what happens in the last couple of chapters. Not gonna spoil, of course, but it's still sad. It's really, there were some really powerful images in the last couple of chapters of Vinland Saga. And now, next chapter is going to be the very last chapter of Vinland Saga. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks so bad. I'm like, come on. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Solfin. I don't know, the weird thing is that I didn't start, I only started Vinland Saga up to maybe 2 months ago. But my god, what a ride, what a ride. If anyone, didn't watch or didn't read Vinland Saga, I strongly encourage everybody to, I strongly advise even everybody to read Vinland Saga. It is such a beautiful story. It's it is so well made. It's amazing. It's pretty to look at. It's just great. It is just great, honestly. One of the greatest masterpiece since I would say on the top tier masterpiece, I would say. Maybe not number 1, but still pretty high up. It really I would say it would maybe even touch the spot of Vagabond for me. Or maybe not, I don't know. I still let you, think about it. But it's pretty close with Vagabond. Only vastness has cryptid living strong enough to parry it now. We need not remain fixated on her. You had cryptid gilbing of far greater power than vexness can ever dream of right here in this academy. The divine infant. Wait, what? I never heard him called by that name before, but I knew who she was talking about. Wait. No. 230 kilometers of driving today. God damn, that's a lot. Why would you drive that far? That's nuts. More than 100 kilometers, back and forth? So much. Oh, for everybody that was, wondering where did the flamey boy went, I guess that is the moment, Well, it was a shopping trip and my town has no wood shops. The next town, oh yeah, you live in the US, I think you said. Maybe you should live I know that in some country, things are really far away from one another. Canada, okay, well, indeed, okay, it is, I understand it's a bit more, okay. I had one friend that lives in Quebec, and yeah, she told me that, be it the US or Canada, you have to go, going from one town to the other town is usually you can't do it by foot, it's usually, you have to walk and walk a lot. You have to drive a lot. Okay, I understand it a bit more, indeed. Oh, remember baby in the defense room? In the defense room on the 3rd floor of the academy was a baby in a capsule. The undying flame being produced by the baby's body around the clock was also stored in missiles. It would take 100 days for all the missiles to be filled with undying flames. That was the reason we were here, defending the academy. How do you know about him? Have I not already mentioned that I once headed the intelligence department on the other side? I'm more familiar with your secret weapons power than anyone else. In fact, I would venture to say that more than you and your friend. You have not even been told the half of it. Powering up the escape pod will be trivial with the protoblubbing of the divine infant. No. I get it. Well, it is still like perfect wild. Like, I would say, in France, maybe you have like to, if you do not like the shops in your town, it would be like maybe I don't know. No matter which shop do you want, it would be maybe a 30 minutes drive at the very most. Things are way closer to one another, maybe in France. Nevertheless, there are risks involved. Whilst the baby is there, the protective wall of fire around the academy will disappear. Vexness is likely to seize that opportunity to launch a final assault. However, given the current size and scale of that of her army, it may not be so nimble as it once was. Versus an army, don't frighten this. We are not killing the baby. Well, your anger is warranted. This is undoubtedly an illogical measure, but Takumi, even if you do not kill him for this purpose, did you know that he'll be dead in another week anyway? Yeah. And you know, I did take like a couple of American civilization courses, so I do understand how they developed and how things are way further from things are way more spread out in the US and Canada. I think in Mexico it is way more spread out than it is in Europe. In Europe, I would say there are way more, I would say, the towns are way closer to one another. Yeah, I do understand. He'll be dead in another week anyway. The missiles he is creating in that defense room are ruthless weapons designed to raise all life on this planet, including himself. If the baby was going to die on day 100 anyway, maybe it wouldn't be a crime to kill him just a few days before. No, it's so wrong. Come on, it is 1000% wrong. No, I'm so glad you cannot ask me to kill a friend. Well, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here and say, a friend? Would you call a Flamey Boy a friend? I don't really know about that, Even if we haven't seen him in a while, he was still our friend. So what if he was destined to die in another week anyway? Killing him ourselves is out of the question. I'm gonna end up asking him. You are perfectly justified to feel relenting. It is not a path I would willingly tread even. But hear me out, Takumi. As cruel as this may sound, might it not actually be your duty to kill the baby? Europe is more friend compared to North America. People have been living there longer than here. Yeah, 100%. And a would say, uh, like, I would say, to speak about France, basically it was, people like populated like all of France, and then only then they start like drawing, maps of cities, grouping them together. So like cities are not, like it is not really. If you don't see a map, you will not see like the proper end of one city and the start of another. Usually it is like, next to one another. Whereas I know that in some region of USA and Canada, like North America, as you said, usually you see that a city goes from, a really cramped, city center to suburbs to, maybe some industrial areas, and then like it dies off. You have like, some free space between cities. Whereas like I would say in France is like way less common to have like, actual, I would say, space. Like, we have like rural areas, but even in rural areas, you will not really see, you have historical sites that are older than the 1700s. Most of North America's, if it isn't native, it is not, or, I don't know. Less. I mean, North America, The thing I wanted to say is that the difference with North America is that North America, they literally said, oh, we are going to build a city here, and we are going to build a city there. So it was more, where it was more planned. Whereas in France, it was more, like the concept really of cities was not as well defined before. So it was still spread out around, like, usually it was like around churches everywhere. And then, it was, the first couple of town was more, that's why you have done so many towns in France. However, I'm just talking about what I know most, France. Most of the towns have, lots of towns had like the name of, I would say, saints of the name of the church. Because basically, it was like, the town was delimited by the area of influence of this church or that church. Things like that. So, bigger cities, it was more, well defined sooner. But yes, still, it was, like things where I would say maybe, inverse, we populated and then built cities. Whereas, and then did cities. But yeah. And on the other side, like, the US is more, we're gonna build a city there, and then we're gonna populate it, so it was more, planned. Even like if you see, the way a city is built in North America, it is really like straight lines, and you have First Avenue, Second Avenue, Third Avenue, First Street, Second Street, Fair, Sixth Street, it's like, it makes lots of sense. It's like blocks. Whereas in France, it was more, we build a road to go from that place to another. And there is this house that is built. We're gonna make a route, and, it's like, proper planning, Whereas, like, in Europe, it is more, alignment, because it was more, building it as it goes. And so, yeah. City planning was not really a thing until, like, I would say, it was already built. So you have like lots of cities in France that are like built really, it is really, and I played a tiny bit of GeoGuessr, and I would say with friends, and I would say when you do GeoGuessr in North America, you should have like, the street name or like, the crossing. It is right easy to figure out, where you are in the city. It's like, the 8th Avenue is just after the 7th. So, it's easy. Whereas like in France, it's like, where you are like St. Florence Street. Good luck with that, it's like, how am I supposed to figure that out? Doesn't make a single difference, like, it makes sense historically speaking, but in terms of like, trying to get direction, it's a mess. Ah. I did not actually be your duty to kill the baby. My duty was that. Why, you ask, would it be your duty? Because you killed my mother, Eva. And so what? I do not hate you for what you did, since my mother chose her own fate. But now that you have stained your hands with her blood, you are obliged to keep going in that same vein to the very fucking end. It is irrational that you would kill Eva, yet refuse to kill the baby. The passing continued to haunt me, even now, driving me into corners and forcing me to make unpleasant decisions. What Kim said made sense. It was my duty as Eva's killer to kill the baby as well. That does not make a single bit of sense, but if you say so, you know, it's like, I do not really. No, yeah, it does not make any sense, but if you say so, I do it. If you say so, you know. I guess. It doesn't make any sense. This is like pure BS. So, I've killed the baby. No, I never killed the baby. You know, I mean, and then realize like it is gonna be a for, you know, it is gonna be a poll. I'm gonna make a poll. Do we kill the baby? Because I know this is the loud decision. So you know what? During the time, okay, we're gonna do this like that. Make a poll. I want to make a poll, not a prediction. Make a poll. Give me like a couple of seconds. Can I fucking make it? How do you make a poll? Run some ad breaks? No. Oh, I'm stupid. It is /poll. Okay, /poll. Nice. Okay, so. Do we? I thought it shouldn't be /poll. Yeah. Oh, you did it. Till the baby on after. Yeah. Let me run for long. As long as the time is possible, okay? We need to take our time with this one. I'm never gonna participate in that, you know, forum. And if there's, is there anyone on the YouTube side? If there is anyone on the YouTube side, I strongly recommend you to go on the, there's no one at the moment. Unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, I would say like to go on the truth side to, like, to make your answer. But yeah. We don't need to take action right away. Although, do remember that time is running out. I will be waiting in the underground storeroom when you feel ready. Bring the baby's body to me then. Kevin left me alone in my room to think over her proposal. I threw myself into bed and stared at the ceiling, but I couldn't think clearly. I just